Hi everyone, and welcome to the 24th edition of Totally Speedway's Q&A Facebook Live session. I'm its publisher and editor, Daniel Powell. And what a busy day it's been. Been up since about 6 o'clock this morning. Still here now at the office, but yeah, loving it. What I'm going to be doing during this Q&A session is showing you a bit about the social media side of things. So at the moment, we've got World Series on, and I do all the social media for the Cricket Motorsport team. So what I'm going to be doing is live is showing you what goes into the social media side of things with the Cricket Motorsport team and how we are the leader when it comes to social media. Naturally, I'm not at the event. Ideally, it would be nice to be at Murray Bridge Speedway in South Australia, but it is what it is. Sort of things. So what I'm going to be doing is, I'm watching Race Monitor at the moment. So we've got Flight 1 at the moment, time trials for the second round of World Series. Nearly all the cars have nearly went through. Still waiting for Veely to do that. He's in the last lot. He's just about to come out and do time trials. So what I'm going to be doing is showing everything live about what I do. Like I've got my mobile phone here. As soon as we do that, just showing you a bit about what goes on behind the scenes, apart from doing all these videos and all those sort of things. It's a bit another element of my business with Redline Media. Today I had Sean McDonald, who's from Sydney based, and he's going to be doing a bit of work for me. So really excited about that. And we work really well together. So what we're going to be doing is watching Race Monitor now. But in the process, please guys, let me know what you guys want to ask me or anything, and I'll do my best to answer them. So we just finished time trials now for Flight 1 for World Series, and that's going to be so we've got Stevie Walsh from New Zealand. Yeah, you guys, very lucky, Stevie. Thanks for tuning in from Auckland and New Zealand. He's raced sprint cars over in America. He's raced speed cars both here in Australia and in New Zealand. So Kyle Larson's over there in the International Midget Series. We've also got We've got 3 other Australians in Michael Stewart, Caden Brown, and Dane Kingshot. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks Chris Ansell for tuning in. Kylie Duggan, Clinton Hansey. Good luck, Clinton, for the rest. You've got a busy couple of week coming up now with the Speed Week. You've got the Queensland title, obviously. You'll be going to hunting for that. Adam Smith, Jason Block-Siege, thanks. I think that's how you say name, Jason. So from Avon Valley Raceway, Ray Stanshaw, Adam Smith, Benny Griffin, Kim Jury, thanks, guys, for tuning in. Aidan Sharaka, thanks, Aidan, for tuning in. So what we're going to do now, so time trials have just been finished for Flight 1 for World Series. I'm just going to be waiting for a photo to come through from Pico's Photos. So Veely has, so this is just to give you an insight for people that might have tuned in late. You're just going to be doing a live session about how I do all the social media and all that. So Jamie Veal has qualified second, so it's a lot better than last night for the opening round at Murray Bridge, where he ran, I think he was 9th in Flight 1. So this is a good start for the night for Veely. So I'm just going to wait for Stephen Pickering from Pico's Photos to send through his photos, and then I'm just going to be updating everything social media-wise, sort of thing. Jamie Moon, former sprint car racing late model racer. Jamie Moon, thanks for tuning in. Your career highlight was a podium finish at the Cricket Boys Shootout. Benny Griffin, Race Monitor is an awesome map, a must for all Speedo fans. And you've got my laps as well. So I'm just waiting for a photo to come through now. It should be here very shortly. So, and that's the joys of technology now. We can actually be waiting for that. So just waiting for this, and also communicating with the team. I've got Matt Cochran, who sends me photos and updates, sort of things, so we can get the best out of social media. So just waiting for a photo from Pico, and we've just got one here. So we're going to be going with that photo. That's from Pico. So this is the Cricket Motorsports, to let you guys know, just doing a bit of live social media here. So we're going to run with this photo of Jamie. Chris Ansell, Andrew Hospin. I'll get to that question, Chris, in a minute. So just doing a Facebook Live, people wanting, just going to be showing you a bit about the social media sort of thing. So we're updating the Crookie Motorsport page as we speak. And just as I do that, I'm like, damn, I forgot to do my Fantasy Speed Week things. So I still haven't done it. I'm pretty confident they'll be. I would have picked Ryan Jones last night, but yeah, should have, could have. I didn't get into it. So yeah, so just showing you guys, just going onto the Crookie Motorsport page. What we do is engage all the sort of things. So yep, with that. Promoting. So I've got all these questions rolling in now. So I'll just do this Crookie Motorsport post. So this is the, sorry, I hope you can see. So this is the Crookie Motorsport page. So this is a post where we include all the sponsors and all that. So I'm just going to, we've just done one before, just doing that now as we speak. Sorry guys, just to let you know, just taking people through the social media side of things. So Nigel Harper from Scorpion Raceway, thanks for tuning in. Scott Templeton, thanks for your question. I will get to that very shortly. Yeah, so what we do is tag all the sponsors in, the hashtags, and yeah, really get into it. So we'll be uploading the photo. Sorry, this takes a little bit of time. Just going to check into Murray Bridge Speedway. So just bear with me. This is people that aren't really into social media. Well, obviously you all are, because we've got that. So Murray Bridge Speedway are feeling hopeful. So we'll say, so happy, Seville's happy. So we're doing that. David J. Parker, Anne Loudon, thanks for tuning in. Cameron Abel, Darren Cassidy, RSA, presidents things. So what we're going to be doing now, just doing a post. So with that, so I'm going to be writing something of like, Jamie has started tonight's, sorry, this is going to be about the second World Series. So what I do is tag in World Series sprint cars too. So it's really good. It's all about promoting and tagging everyone in there. So hopefully, so I'm just writing this post at the moment. We'll be putting that Mark Robinson, Krusty Unlucky Mate. Hopefully you can get out to the track, get onto the track shortly. In terms of, 12 months been too long. I'm really excited to see you back behind the wheel. So I'm doing it via the phone is really tricky. So I've got World Series sprint cars. I've just got that. This is, so this is me uploading. So I've written here, yes, this is me putting the post together, making sure the sponsors are tagged and all that. So this is a unique, just wanted to give you guys a bit of an insight of what goes into here, trying to talk and do this at the same time. Doesn't really work, so people will be tuning in, tuning out sort of thing. It's not that riveting, but you'll see the post soon. Jamie has started tonight's second World Series Championship round at Murray Bridge Speedway. So always tag the track in. This is something that a lot of people with social media. So this is the one for Facebook that we're doing at the moment. Joe Cooley, thanks for tuning in, mate. So always tag in the track. So this is just to let you know, because as to do sponsors as well. Jamie has started tonight's second World Series round strongly by posting the third fastest lap. And always check the spelling. I always get paranoid about that. Stop in flight one of qualifying. So we can see here, so that's me putting it together. You can see all our sponsors for the Crookie Motorsport team. Going to be uploading a photo courtesy of Pico's Photos. So thanks, Stephen Pickering, for working with me. This is how it works. So the action has just finished and we are doing this live from Sydney. Unfortunately, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. So yeah, by posting the third fastest lap in flight one of qualifying time trials. All right, yeah, Jamie has started the second round, tonight's second World Series Championship round out strongly by posting the third fastest lap in Flight 1 of qualifying time trials. So this is going to be going live shortly. I've just got to tag in all the sponsors as well. So it's really crucial to be tagging in all the sponsors. Just got that, just checking, making sure the photo I've got, trying to save this. So this is the photo that we're going to be using of Veerley. So that's courtesy of Pigos. Thanks, Clutchy, for tuning in. Brock Gartner, thanks for tuning in. Good luck tomorrow night in the wingless. Okay, so I'm just going to upload this photo. Hopefully it works. Photos. Okay, why isn't this coming up? Okay, sorry, just bear with me. Having a bit of an issue, nothing usually. Come on. Sorry, this is the frustrating thing. Our World Series live feed is terrible. So just bear with me. Why isn't this working? Sorry guys, just having a problem with social media. So here I am trying to do this live. Come on, why isn't it saving? This image is already saved, so why can't I upload it? So it's trying to upload this image. Okay, so we've got here the gallery. So I don't know what's happening here. Sorry, just bear with me, guys. Why isn't this working? Sorry, I think because words here. Sorry, this is the joys of doing it live. I'm trying to get this photo so I can use this. Okay, found it. Sorry. This is one from, okay, all right, so what we're doing now is tagging all the sponsors. So we've picked the photo, we're going to be up. Jason Davis, thanks for tuning in. So we've got there. So that. Just tagging in all the sponsors as we do this. So Pumper Manufacturing, so that's one of the main sponsors for Pumper Manufacturing. So we're just waiting here, so we're just tagging in all the sponsors to make sure we've got them. Marcus Rumsey, thanks for tuning in. So we've got, sorry, this, but yeah, guys, please throw your questions my way. Please like, comment, share. I'll be getting to them very shortly. Just trying to pump up manufacturing. Why isn't this tagging? Okay, so we've got Mark Stranger, Gabby Yermi. Thanks, Gabby, for tuning in. Okay, so we've got them all in now. So I'm just tagging in PWR, Performance Wholesale. So all the sponsors, tagging them in, Valvoline. It's very important to involve your sponsors, not just putting a post up, and you've got to engage them and you've got to give them exposure, and this is the way to do it. So we're just putting this up now. So we can just see here as the post. So this is just where's the phone? There we go. So we've got that. So media. But guys, yeah, keep please Dean Welfare. Thanks for tuning in. Please, guys, yeah, throw your comments. I will get to them very shortly. And that's the joys of social media. We're able to do multiple things. I've never been good at multitasking, but I seem to go all right. Okay, all right. So we've got this photo. Okay, and then we'll tag in who the photo's from. So the photo is from Pico. It's a photo. So it's always important to acknowledge those people. We've got Pico's photos that are coming on board. Come on, where's this working? So with that, so we're nearly done. Nathaniel Zaron, thanks for tuning in, Nathan. Okay, so just got to double check to make Jamie has started tonight's second World Series round at Murray Bridge strongly by posting the first fastest in 5 qualifying time trials. Okay, that is all done. So that's the post that we are putting on social media. So we've just put that up now on the Cricket Motorsport Facebook page. So as you can see there, we've got over 10,000 followers there. And with that, Glenn Philpott, thanks for tuning in. Just making sure, yep, we've got everything right now. We're going to be putting this on Instagram too. So not only does it go on Facebook, so it's on live now, we do it on Instagram as well. So just go over, so Cricket Motorsport, so we've got that. So Flight 1, so that's all done there. So that post has just been put up. Jamie Dicker, thanks for tuning in. Good luck tomorrow night at Valvoline Raceway in the wingless sprint car. Guys, I'll be with you very soon. Just wanted to show you and give you guys a bit of an insight. This is the Cricket Motorsport Instagram page, so you can see all our posts here. We've only had this up for a couple of weeks now, and yeah, we've got over 1,000 people that have tuned in. So we're just putting this post up now. So it's really important to be, to have photos, sponsors engagement, and everything like that. So we're just tagging in all the people. We've got that on Twitter. So you've got to do pretty much what you do the same with. And Craig McAllister, thanks for tuning in. Kyle Wiseman from Darwin in the Northern Territory, winning a sprint racer. Come on, Kyle, get that car and come down and run the Australian title. So nomination shut for the Australian title this week on the 31st. So please be sure to get your nomination in. We're trying to hit the 100. We'll be announcing a couple of exciting things with that very shortly. So once again, we're tagging. Now, when you do a social media post, when you do it right, it takes a bit of time. It's not something that can be done in 2 seconds, just like anything that is worthwhile. So, making sure that you've got all the right hashtags, the sponsors are all tagged in there, and it's awesome. So with that, so we've got PWR, and it's amazing, especially the Cricket Motorsport team having quite a following. We've got guys like James Moffat, Garth Tander that follow all this and engage with the Cricket Motorsport team, and always keeping tabs on what's going on. And it's really important to, and the Cricket Motorsport is the leader in its field, and we've got to make sure that we've got there with that. Connor Lavington, thanks with that. Jason Davis, Kai Waters, thanks. Brett Mitchell, former Australian RSA Street Stock Champion. Tony Powell, hopefully you've been working really hard with getting all the track. Obviously you lost last night's meeting, so that was disappointing. That sucks. Lismore can't take a trick when it comes to the weather. A lot of time, especially at this time. So, okay, so that's Jamie has started night. We're going to tag a location. So we are at Murray Bridge Speedway. With that, okay, so we've got everything. So that's the Instagram post that's going to be going up. And so we're just going to do that live now. Okay, so that's all up on the Cricket Motorsport page. So we've got that. So that's all. And that's what, just to give you guys a bit of context, that's what goes into putting together good social media posts. As you can see there, hopefully you can see the screen's okay. And so there we've included a photo of the Cricket Motorsport team, all the sponsors, hashtags, everything like that. So that's just to give you a bit of sights on what's going on. So the Cricket Motorsport team, so please follow that if you haven't. Jamie Veal and the team. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a bit of an insight on what goes on. There's the engagement that we've got. So we've already got followers, and yeah, we've got over 1,000. So Adam Brewer, Dean Campbell just followed us, people liking the pages. So that gives you guys a bit of insight on what I do, behind the scenes sort of thing. It's not just doing that. But yeah, just not just talking about it, but doing the social media, but doing it right sort of thing. So we've got there. So that's the Cricket Motorsport team. So with that, but yeah, we've already been up. Sort of thing. So already a lot of people engaging in it. So okay, so that guys. Hey Kim Becker, thanks for tuning in. Jesse done really well in the C main on Saturday night or last night to pick up a win. So now we'll go through all these questions. You've got my full attention. Just wanted to let you guys know how I do it with all the social media. So okay, so we'll go through. Yeah, so Ben Griffin saying here, Race Monitor is an awesome app, must for every Speedo fan, totally agree. Who's your pick for World Series Speedo? Well, Kerry Madsen started off on the right foot. All the talk's been about, Jamie Veal and James McFadden, but someone forgot about our current and three-time Australian champion in Kerry Madsen and one of the world's best drivers. So, pardon me. Kerry will give it a shake. Ryan Jones, if he can stay consistent. Jason Johnson, he's won Speed Week before. Sorry, just going to have some water. Doing the weekend or the last night's wrap and the preview for tonight really took it out of me. So yes, I reckon Kerry Madsen, he's had a great start. James McFadden will be up there. Jamie Veal, of course, and the Cricket Motorsport team have had a tough start to their Speedway campaign and World Series Championship hopes. So, but they'll bounce back. You've got to have some bad runs to have some good ones. You can't go through untouchable sort of things. So yeah, so cricket. Chris Ansell, to answer your question, yeah, World Series Speed, I reckon Madsen, Veal, McFadden, or Ryan Jones, if you can start up front. Murray Bridge obviously is his home track. Jason Johnson, of course. Yeah, with that. Scott Templeton, g'day Daniel. It seems that many of fans are protrude over the lack of US stars at Valvoline Raceway this Christmas. Has there been a change in promoting philosophy? Well, Scott, thanks for your question. He's one of a journalist many years ago down in Victoria doing the SRA stuff and a commentator as well, and quite handy with that saxophone. So with that, so in terms of Valvoline Raceway, yeah, we've got Michael Kofia, I think that's how you say his name, from California, teenage sensation. He's come through with the Gordon family. He had his first run last night, did pretty well. He showed good speed straight out of the blocks. He was third fastest in time trials. So the kid's got no problems with speed sort of thing. Had a bit of bad luck in his first heat, lasted until a lap until Mud caught the front end and hurt that. Due to dropping his heat race, had to come through the C, got second to Jesse Addo in the C main. In the B main, which was cut short due to the weather, he got up to about 11th. So he was charging through, but unfortunately, yeah, that was the best. But compared to other years when, previous years in recent years, Casey Kane, Kyle Larson, Brad Sweet, Brad Sweet's not racing due to his wife or partner, giving birth to their child. So that's fair enough. So he's staying home in the snow and, yeah, just being with his wife, which is really important. Family is really important. So with that, Casey Kane, yeah, the deal with Steve Corn broke down and, yeah, didn't go any further. Kyle Larson, he's over here in the land down under, but he's down under. He is in New Zealand, so he's running as part of the International Midget Series. You've got guys in this country at the moment. There's a couple of low keeper, but Donny Shots, of course, at Brisbane's Archerfield Speedo. Jason Johnson's doing Speed Week with the Diamond Bay Motorsport team, so that's a team that Luke Dillon's running with the past, Ryan Farrell. So in terms of, I think it comes down to dollars and cents, whether, if you're paying, like Barry Waldron and Felicity Waldron are no dummies, they wouldn't have been successful as that, and they've weighed up the pros and cons in terms of getting an American and how much you outlay to get in return. In terms of Valvoline Raceway, they still had a pretty decent crowd there last night, I heard. So it's still pretty strong, and you just had one American there. So people... just got that. So got some photos. So we've got some photos from Pico. So there's a number of photos from earlier today. So that's really good. So we've got like that one. That's Jamie Veal and Jeff Judd, long-time crew member. So that's from the infield. So Yeah, just a variety of different shots. There's Dylan Buswell and Matt Cochran. So really good shots that we'll be sharing later. So that came through now in regards to photos. So really good photos, and thanks Pico for doing that. Sorry, sorry Tempo. So in regards, I think it's come down to dollars and cents. If they can still get a crowd without outlaying to pay for an American, if someone wants to bring them and pay for them themselves, then by all means. But I don't think that was the deal, sort of like, it just didn't come to fruition, sort of thing. So I reckon, a dollar, Scott, to answer your question, promoting velocity, I think it's a matter of dollars and cents. How much you pay, obviously, when the Americans come out, especially the really high profile ones, they don't come for free. So I think Barry and Felicity Waldron have just weighed up the pros and cons, and maybe this year was a trial to see, okay, how much impact do Americans have of bringing it out. Throughout the 70s, 80s and into the 90s, it was a big draw card. But in this day and age, I don't think the Americans have the pull that they once did, sort of thing. And promoters are starting to wake up to that sort of thing. So, so BJ Jordan saying the World Series live feed is terrible. Yeah, BJ, you can solve that. Yeah, you can get to the track. So, there's obviously connection issues. That could be, the one at Valvoline Raceway, they had some issues there as well. So, could be an internet issue, could be a problem at the person that's receiving the footage at the end as well. So, it's hard to see. Darren Cassidy, don't blame World Series, you need a secretary. I'm not sure who that's directed at, Darren, but thanks for your things. So, Jason, thanks. Marcus Rumsey, thanks for tuning in. Kyle, top efforts, thanks Kyle for tuning in. Jason Davis, start driving, that's turning up. Gabby Yomi, 19 compact speed cars are heading to Sapphire Speedway on January 6th. Yes, that's for the big event that's going to be coming on. So they've got a big memorial event. So we're just seeing here. So we've got Flight 2 of time trials is currently on at the moment. And the fastest at the moment is Kevin Titman, Darren Molyneux, and Sam Putland. Lisa Walker, Tregan Gates, Adrian Hall, Ryan Jones is back in 7th. And just seeing who's to come. J-Max coming, Dominic Selzy. Those guys are doing their time trials as we speak. Kevin Titman's still on top. And Kevin Titman stays on top. So fast down sort of tracks. So with that, time trials, Flight 2. Kevin Titman's on top, Darren Molyneux second, and Sam Putland third. Lisa Walker, Tregan Gates, Aidan Hall, Ryan Jones, Adrian Cottrell, so the Aussie racing car racer and former champion, and he's raced junior sedans. In the past, he's 8th. Tim Van Giningen and Matt Eagle ran out the top 10 in Flight 2 of qualifying time trials. So, back further than they like. Kerry Madsen timed in 13th. Jason Johnson was 14th. So we've still got, we've got James McFadden. Sorry, just checking these times. Sorry, my bad. I got the order wrong. So the fastest in time trials, run that again, Flight 2. James McFadden's on top, Matt Eagle second, Shannon Barry third, Kerry Madsen fourth, fastest. 5th was Jason Johnson, 6th was Jack Lee, 7th was Tim Van Giningen, Kevin Titman was 8th, Ryan Jones and Glenn Sutherland ran out the top 10. So those outside the top 10, that Brock Harley had a pretty good run. Darren Molyneux, he's 14th, so tough run for Darren Molyneux. Daniel Harding, Dominic Selzy's way back there, Tregan Gates. So guys, thanks for with the tuning in. So Gabby, thanks for that. The compacts and good luck. Connor Leventon. Who's going to be on top tonight for World Series? On time trials, it's going to be tough. McFadden, Veal, they've all qualified well. Kerry Madsen, of course. So I'm going to be between the three of them. Ryan Jones will give it a good shake. Jason Johnson will be there. But, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'd like to see Veal come up and do that. So got that. Craig McAllister, quality. Jackie Cassidy, thanks for tuning in. Mitchell Randall, Brett Norman, bad luck, Brett, last night there on the Noel McGrath Memorial at Laguna. So you're really fast, but unfortunately, had a DNF. John Carroll, good one, mate. Thanks, John, and thanks for your support for all your photos from up in Queensland. It's much appreciated. Peter Oliver, former speaker, racer. Thanks, Kyle Wiseman and Jason Davis having a good chat there about coming down. Russell Heaton, your boy Liam, split the Camilleri brothers last night at Valvoline Raceway in the Legend cars. Jake Beard Miller, hurry up and get behind that wheel of the car. We've got Chris Corbett, VHF Modifieds, current Australian number 2, Hayden Smith, and Terry Malik. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. But, guys, please like, comment, share. We've got just under half an hour. I've already done, like, the social media sort of thing. So, we've World Series currently on at the moment. What we've got the Eureka Garage and Shed Series, round 8. So, that's at Simpson Raceway at the moment. So, that incorporates the opening round of the Speedweek Series. They've got Heat 3, and Corey McCulloch just won that from Bobby Daly out of the VSC Sprint Cars. Rusty Hickman was 3rd. Rod Matthews and Fast Eddie Lumber was 5th. Heat 2 earlier in the night was won by Chris Rodder, so the rookie. Jordan Charge was 2nd. Luke Walker was 3rd. That's the home track and last night's winner at Avalon. Sam Moran and Daniel Newman rounds out the top 5 there. And then the opening heat race, Grant Stansford, who's great to come off the top 10 feature race finish. His first last night at Avalon, and he's had a great start to his night here at Simpson Speedo. Braden Parr, who charged from the back of the field last night at Avalon Raceway, came from position 13 to run 4th in the feature race. He ran 2nd in this heat. Charles Hunter, John Vogels, and David Aldersey was 5th. So that's all the racing that's going on at the moment. So tonight we've got Rosedale Speedo, they've got Simpson Raceway, that's on, Murray Bridge Speedway, of course. And so that pretty much completes tonight's action. Lindsay Cornwell, thanks for tuning in. Angelo Halakis, I think that's his name, Angelo from Mildura. So keep up the good work, loving what you're doing up there, and good work with the modified sedan. Steve McCulloch, Macca McCulloch, thanks for tuning in. Well-known, established commentator from Rocky Speedway and also Maribor as well. So thanks, Macca, for tuning in. But guys, please throw your Speedo-related questions. This is the Q&A, so please like, comment, share. The 24th edition. We're in the middle of the busiest period of the season. So throw your Speedo questions my way, and I'll do my best to answer them. I've already done a little bit of a social media sort of thing, showing people what happens with how I operate with the social media sort of thing. So doing all the Quickie Motorsport PR and that, so everyone got an insight live as I was getting photos and doing all those sort of things. So that was really cool, and really cool to give you guys a bit of an insight. So with that, so we've got just under half an hour now, but we've got World Series going on at the moment. We've got the 8th round of the Recce Garage and Shed Series. There's a meeting at Rosedale Speedway. Earlier today we did the last night's action, and then we did all the stuff from. Sorry, just going through everything here. So there's so much stuff that we've got here. All right, so we've got. So the Tulsa, so Niora's on tonight. Bundaberg's Carina Speedo A. Tulsa Shootout Rose. So that's pretty much all the racing that's going on tonight. So we've got Murray Bridge Speedo for World Series, and then we've got Simpson Speedo for the Eureka Garage and Shed Series. We've got Niora Speedway, Bundaberg's Carina Speedo. We did have Avon Valley Speedo. That was meant to have the second round of the WA USA Speedweek Series. Rosedale Speedo, and also the Tulsa Shootout starts in the morning. So, with that, so we've got all that. I'm just seeing time trials. So we've got, just checking there. Okay. Okay, so we've got Ben Griffin down. What's the track record at Murray Bridge Speedway? Just bear with me. I will just find that out. Usually I remember a lot of stuff off the top of my head, but on this occasion, I don't know. I'll just check track records. Okay, track records. Okay, so we'll scroll down to open sprint cars. So Brooke Tatnall held that in 2010. He broke that. So a number of 7 years ago. With that, 7 years ago today, and that was 10.96 seconds. Brooke Tatnall broke that, so that was so we're not quite down to that level. That would have been really motoring. Just checking. So there's no one's anywhere near that at the moment. So the lap record from Murray Bridge, is 10.96 seconds. So that's very, very fast. So with that, and then so we've got that, and then so we've got that. So that's Brooke Tatnall, classic. McCulloch saying here, massive 3 nights at Maryborough, night 2 of the Super Sedans SummerSlam series, and of course probably the Kurt Murdoch for Production Sedans Classic. Kurt Murdoch, a young kid that was taken way too soon. He passed away in a workplace accident about 4 or 5 years ago, unfortunately. He was a racer, speedo racer, and they've got the Kurt Murdoch Classic, so it's really good to pay tribute to the young kid that was taken way too soon and to have his memory, so it's a great thing. Jaden Humphrey, thanks for tuning in. Mick Pettit, thanks always for tuning in. But guys, so we've got a few more minutes, so we've got about 22 minutes left in regards to me being on the air before Facebook clicks me off. Clicks me off. I got Mark Brown, thanks for tuning in, Brown Dog. Or is that Mark Brown, South Australian Mark Brown, who runs the Lightning Sprint? I can't really see from there. And then we've got Steve McCulloch saying, for the Kurt Murdoch Classic, 45 cars going. I really see production sedans going really through the roof when it comes to Queensland. So Queensland, this is what frustrates me and what New South Wales could learn a lot from. Queensland used to have state-based classes, so they had street sedans and they had super street sedans. About 5 years ago, they eradicated all of them, and now they've got street stocks, SSA street stocks and SSA production sedans, and got all them. So a national body, they can host Australian titles. Maryboroug's got the Australian title this season for production sedans. Last season, Kingaroy had the Australian street stock title. So it's been a lot. It's a lot of proof that a place like New South Wales could be, where they could join and have a truly national class and have supports and all that. So there's proof, but New South Wales is a different beast. You've got RSA, you've got SSA, two different classes. RSA is very strong in New South Wales, where the SSA is not as strong when it comes to production stands or street stocks for that matter, predominantly street stocks. So it makes it hard. But Queensland's really going from strength to strength in those tracks like your Marybars, your Kingaroys, Toowoomba, Archerfield. So they're all getting strong crowds. Rocky Speedway. Sorry, it's been a long day, non-stop. So we've got Tony Graham, thanks for tuning in. Steve Green, thanks for tuning in. Okay. And we've got Campbell Hughes. And we've got Jason Glenn. Can you give us a rundown on your media package? So Jason, just to just give you a rundown. So Campbell Hughes, thanks Campbell for tuning in, the former Australian AMCA National champion. Steve Green, the former Valvoline Raceway track champion. Jason Glenn. So a rundown just to explain the media package. So the media package includes, so that's my Christmas special, but that can still run through to now. Media release that we put together that can talk about your career, one that you can go to, we can send you a local paper. Of course, you get put on to Totally Speedway, our website and our social media presence, and the fact that we've got over 30,000 followers. We put up a video of some sprint cars last night from Carrick Speedo in Tasmania. We shared that exclusively on our page first, and it's up to 35,000 views. So it's amazing. So it's huge. So yeah, with that, and that's the power of releasing stuff through Totally Speedway. You've got the brand, you've got the reach, and it's getting to a whole new audience. So you've got that. Then we help with social media as well. So a lot of people, as I was just showing people how we do with the Quickie Motorsport team, I've done a post with that. When it comes to so helping people with guidance, helping them grow reach. Sponsors these days aren't as focused on TV now. They're on focus on how can you help us with social media and engage, because that's where everyone's eyes are. The eyes are with this. It's no longer on TV as soon as the TV shows, people's heads go straight into looking at their phones. They're not looking at TVs now when they're ads. Unless you're driving, you're not looking at the road, you're looking at what's on your TV. Your head's down at your phone, looking at that. And that's where the future is. But we need to, and that's where I help with helping people with social media. And also, not only does it go to all my networks, but it also goes to various other media outlets, Jason. So hopefully that answers your question. If you've got any further questions, drop me a message through the Redline page or through the Totally Speedo page here. Give me a call on 0432126210. That's 0432126210. Sorry, it feels like a live advertisement there. Or also you can contact me on my email, which is daniel@redlinemedia.com.au. So that's daniel@redlinemedia.com.au. But thanks, Jason, for your interest. And yeah, we'll talk soon. So see if I can help you. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in and your interest. Darren Cassidy from the RSA, why do they have to pay so much to race? Yeah, I'm not too sure about that with the SSA. So that's the ongoing battle there. Kyle Angel, thanks for tuning in. Good luck tomorrow night running the wingless. So for that, Justin Paul, bad luck. Not sure what happened to you, Justin, last night at Bairnsdale. So you're running down the compact there. That was dominated by the interstaters. So we had Mark Heaton, who won. Second was Butch Hutchinson, and third, off the top of my head, I'm trying to think, Jason Essie. So yeah, with that. So yeah, Justin, good luck for the rest of the season. So we've got Joshua Rose from the Vow Demon. Thanks for tuning in. Toby Bob, I'm still waiting for that new hat, Toby, so I can wear it now. I've got Michael Stewart Racing one. So you've been replaced, but tune in some more. Send me another one, because I went running with your hat the other day, so now it's all yucky and sweaty, so I need a fresh one to wear. So yeah, but Toby, your hats are doing good things for my head, so it covers it, makes me look younger. So with that, so thanks, Toby, and good luck doing all your TV commentary stuff. So I saw that last night. So good work, Toby, with that. You can come in here and have a chat with me and show me your skills. Josh Stevenson, former Australian champion. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, bad luck with the weather. Hopefully you get some laps and get back out there, Cowboys. Yep. Tim Cartwright, thanks, Tim, for tuning in. That's great. So we've got a question here. Tim Planica, I think it says, Shannon Planica. Do you think that World Series will be around for a long term or grow as big again as the 90s? Shannon, to answer your question, that's a good one. I've been following World Series since pretty much the mid-90s when I first stepped into being involved in Speedway. As a fan, as a 12-year-old, my first ever meeting was October 1994, and on that occasion, Gary Rush picked up the win. I don't know how I remember that as a 12-year-old. Yeah, it must have been 11, something, 1994, I think it was 11 sort of thing. So yeah, so I just turned 11. So I stepped in, I remember, Gary Rush, October 1994, picking up the win. And yeah, World Series, I haven't been as excited about World Series in ever. Yeah, the mid-90s, they were good, but I think now with the calibre of competition, the equipment difference now, I think World Series hasn't been in better shape. We've got 16 contracted drivers. We've got 2 Americans included there on a full-time basis. We've got teams that are really stepping it up level. If you look across the whole 16 contracted drivers, their equipment's first class, their setups, they've got a whole team. So I think World Series is a great thing. Speedo Australia has really done a lot of hard work and really dug in to try and resurgence because, to be honest, World Series was in a hole. It was dead and buried. The 29th season of World Series, everyone was doom and gloom, thinking the 30th year wasn't going to happen. Last season, of course, it wasn't as strong, but it was a rebuilding phase and getting it back up. And look now, we've got 16 contracted drivers currently running. There's 45 cars at World Series at a double header at Murray Bridge. There's going to be more at Warrnambool's Premier Speed at Avalon. We've got Borderline Speedway. So, Speedway is World Series is strong. Speedway needs World Series to be strong because sprint cars are the pinnacle of this sport, and if that's not strong, if sprint cars aren't strong in numbers and fan base, we've got a big problem. And that flows down all the way down to Joe Bloggs running a sedan at Gilgandra. Not just using that as an example. Gilgandra's a lovely place, and I was there earlier this year for the Sephora meeting, so take nothing away from them, but people that I understand, I don't know why people want to jump on the back of World Series. They're trying, they're doing different things. It's really exciting to see, and I say bring on the future. The future's good. If it's strong now, the sport's only moving forward, providing that everyone gets out of the dark ages and gets with it. So Shannon, thanks for your question. Hopefully that gave you an okay answer. Not sure if you agree or not, but give me your feedback. What do you guys think of World Series in its future? I'm really excited about it. I've seen the good times, I've seen the bad times, but I think we're on the way up, and the teams want to be a part of this. We've got sponsors involved. We've got the Cricky Motorsport team, we've got the Monty Motorsport team. They've all got corporate backing, and that's really exciting. So with that, so Eliza McBain, thanks Eliza for tuning in from Wingless down in Tasmania. Adam Day, thanks for tuning in. Dave Wilson, former street stock racer, multiple Stocksville winner, and the father of Kurt Wilson, who's running Lightning Sprints and also Formula 500s. So guys, so we've got just over 10 minutes now. Please like, comment, share. Again, please throw your Speedo related questions my way, and I'll do my best to answer them. So just seeing where we're at now, just going to Mr. Race Monitor. So we've got the Race Monitor. So they've got the opening heat races for the V6 sprints. We've got Chris James, it's currently yellow light. Damien Eve, who used to race sprint cars. Michael Buxallen, Kyle Straffopoulos, I think it's Jake Oxford. So they've got all those guys running at the moment. Guys, really enjoying tonight, and people asking, different questions and that, and I say bring on the future when it comes to World Series. So guys, please let me know. So we've got just over 10 minutes now. What we've got coming up, so we've got tomorrow I'll be back wrapping up tonight's action and then doing a preview. We'll be doing that all the way through till earlier or next year, so early January sort of thing. I'll have a bit of a break, but at the moment, heaps of racing, heaps of people that wanting to engage and being informed, and with that, I really appreciate the feedback that you guys are giving me, sort of thing. With the didn't have an earthquake there, everything's okay. Really appreciate the feedback we're getting from everyone, either good or bad. Hopefully the sound's setting a lot better, getting a lot of people saying a lot of feedback and echoiness, because I've changed the room. We've got a smaller room, so the sound doesn't travel and it's not as echoey, and you can hear it okay. So, hopefully this has changed. We've got different padded walls, I think. We'll just change it over. See, so we've got some padded walls over this side that is flanking me at the moment, and we've got the office, the common area at the front, behind me sort of thing, so as you can see. So we've got, thanks Lindsay Coleman for tuning, Ashley Hodak, thanks for tuning, Michael Bullingman. So we've got Ben Griffin's got a comment here. Nathan Politics, thanks for tuning in. So Ben Griffin, great to see Mark Robinson and Josh Stevens back at the track last night after a season off. Also, Tim Morse will be back again on January 6th. Great to see Jet Modified's growing. It's great to see, I agree, Benny. So great to have Mark Robinson. He's a multiple Australian champion. He's been back after 12 months. Josh Stevenson only had a couple of showings Hello, Steve. Oh, sorry, it's really rude of me. Sorry, it's been a big day. And yeah, so Jai, hopefully we do a lot more racing, the Cowboys, so hopefully we get another title. Tim Morse, not sure what's happening. They're saying Tim Morse will be back. Not sure whether that will be with his own car or with the Stiletto team. The last I heard that, yeah, things weren't all rosy with the Stiletto team and the deal was pretty much over, but I'm not too sure about that. Can't really confirm or deny that. So, yeah, so Tim Morse on the sixth. Great to see about modifieds growing. So, yeah, couldn't agree more, Ben, and that's due to people like yourself really making an effort and promoting this sport. So, no, it's a great thing. Your passion for V8 modifieds is second to none. So, yeah, they're a pleasure to deal with. So, yeah, okay. And so, Ben, you're saying 100% is back in the TO. So, okay, that's good to see. So, yeah, I wasn't sure what was happening. There's a bit of unrest at the moment. I wasn't sure what was happening with Tim Morse and the Stiletto teams. So, yeah, Nick Tacknell, thanks, Nick, for tuning in. Good luck tomorrow night if you're racing the wingless sprints. So we've got the Peter Out, the Chicken Man, or the Hen Man. We'll call you the Hen Man. So thanks, Peter, and keep on doing great work. What you're doing with Kim, your partner, and your son, Jesse. So he's doing really well on the sprint cars and through your support. So, yeah, and with that, good luck tomorrow night. So back there for some more racing. So, guys, so we've got just under 10 minutes to go now. Please like, comment, share, the usual. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Really appreciate the support. So what we're doing tomorrow, we'll be doing the view. We'll be doing the weekend or tonight's racing wrap up. Then we'll do a preview. So we're going to be doing every night. Every night you're going to be seeing my ugly mug or day sort of thing at one stage sort of thing. So you're going to double up tonight. So with that. Guys, yeah, if you've got no further questions, I think we'll call it tonight. My throat is shot to pieces. I'll be back tomorrow, wrapping up tonight's action and also previewing the next night's action. So thanks, guys, once again for tuning in. Really appreciate the support, the engagement. I hope you guys liked what I was doing with the social media sort of thing. So if you've missed that, just remember, everyone, this can be seen at our YouTube channel. Also, if you go to the video section on our Facebook page, you'll be able to see it. You go to our LinkedIn, not our LinkedIn, our Twitter page, the link's there, and also Instagram as well. So I better go before I fall asleep. I'm not yawning because I'm bored, I'm yawning because I'm tired. So can't you see the red eyes? I need a good rest. But oh well, I'll be back to do it again tomorrow. So thanks, Scott. Yep. Okay, so we've got one more question here from Shannon Planica. I think it's saying, does anyone know if the info I heard about the having around at PCR? Shannon, that's been talked for a while. I'm not sure where that is at the moment. I don't think it's not on the 5-star Dirt Modified Series radar for this season. Hopefully down the track for next season. I think if the Dirt Modifieds are to come back, it'll be for their state title. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, so we'll have the state title that will be around to the 5-star Dirt Series. I don't think them coming back at any bigger capacity than that, as we'll leave it that or nothing. I think so. Yeah, Shannon, thanks for your question. But yeah, guys, please please like, comment, share. With that, I'll see you guys tomorrow when I'll be doing the tonight's wrap up and also a preview for tomorrow night's action. So, guys, thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. Remember, you can watch this anytime by going to our video section or YouTube channel, Totally Speedway. So, yeah. So, thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.